Dhafer L'Abidine, welcome to RTCI.
Hello, thank you for inviting me, and good afternoon to everyone.
Dhafer, local and Arab observers claim that you have impressed, convinced and attracted in less than 5 years. What is the secret of this success? Is it the education, the experience, or maybe both? I mean, the experience you brought.
Success? I don't know. Success. I think for me, I don't know. I can't really measure it about success or not. But I would say that the most important thing for me is to just to do what I enjoy doing and to work hard to reach my goals or my dreams, and that's the most important thing. Then success varies, you know. And I think the most important thing for me is to continue. Basically doing what I'm doing and trying to improve as an actor, and try to do challenging roles and things that are different in different languages, maybe things that stretch me as an actor, and that's the main thing. I don't think there is a recipe for me for how to succeed or not, but the most important thing is to have objectives and dreams, and then to work hard to get them.
Dhafer, it's obvious that you have a positive attitude that you acquired somewhere. Did you get it from the British people or here in Tunisia?
No, I think I've always been positive about what I see. That's not something I think. I always think about. I want to be positive, and even when things are hard, I try to see the glass half full rather than half empty. But I don't think it's something I've always tried to do, whether in Tunisia or in the UK. And I think there's no point in seeing things negatively, because that doesn't help and doesn't resolve issues or matters. So I think the best thing for me is to look at things positively and try to find solutions if there are problems.
So what have you learned from your experience in the UK? Most people don't know that you worked hard, you even suffered to get where you are today. It's obvious that it wasn't easy. Am I right, Dhafer, or is this a kind of exaggeration?
I think, personally, I think there's the difficult thing is to be consistent and to do it, you know, over the years. To do it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. And for that, to achieve that, you have to work hard. From my experience, yes, I had to work hard, because also I traveled there, I didn't know anyone, I had to learn the language, and then I had to go to school and study, and also I had to work hard to get the money to pay for the school. The school wasn't paid by the government or by anyone else. It wasn't paid by my parents. I had to work hard and learn the language and start everything from scratch. So yes, and also it's not an easy business. It's not an easy industry. TV or films in the UK. So you have to really constantly keep working hard to improve and to be consistent, and also most of the time it's much harder to do it away from your country, away from comfort zone, the people you know. So when you travel to a different country, you have to start everything from the beginning, and you don't know anyone, and you have to build all the relations and also the skills. So yes, I think I had to work hard, but also it was fun. It's not something I regret. I really enjoy working hard because it's something that I love and something I enjoy. So it is a pleasure for me to do what I'm doing, and it doesn't feel like it's working hard. Yes.
So Dhafer, hundreds of thousands of fans get confused when they imagine the daily life of Dhafer L'Abidine. Some think that you're the character of your series rather than the ordinary citizen.
No, I think you have to be crazy to be the character to be serious. Sometimes you're great, a serial killer, then you end up killing everyone around you. No, it's just I mean, just normal daily life like anyone else. I've got a family, I've got a wife, I've got a daughter, I've got my family here back home, I've got my friends, and when I'm not working, I absolutely have just normal life. And for me, also acting is a job. It's not something. Of course, from the outside it looks maybe glamorous, but for me it's just a job, and I would like to keep it that way, because it's I think it's important for me just to be basically to be dealt with and to be just to have a normal life. There is no other way for me. Just that's the way it should be. Yeah.
And Dhafer, one can't speak about Dhafer L'Abidine without mentioning Maktoub. It's also impossible to speak about Maktoub without citing Dali, the character who seems so real.
Well, I don't know. I think Maktoub like this year it's been great, and it's harder to do the third series and succeed because we've seen the first one, the second one. What the question is, can I be able to be fresh again and do? And I think that's what Maktoub has done this year. And I think because also the Maktoub managed to bring new characters and new faces who did really well. I don't think Maktoub is one character. I don't think Maktoub is Dali. I think there are, like it's been proven this year, there are new faces who actually done great work. Dali is part of that group.
Is it the proof that you were humble?
No, it's not a proof. I think you know, Shoko was there for the first two series, and he did a great work out of Benassine in making Shoko very popular and stuff. And but then again, when he left, the series continued because I don't think the series depends on one person. It's an ensemble piece, Maktoub. So, but also Maktoub Dali is a great character that I'm very happy and very proud that I've done it, and I've been doing it because it's such fun to do. He's such a crazy guy.
So was Maktoub the right opportunity for Dhafer, because people have come to know you in 3 seasons as Dali?
Yeah, I think for me, definitely in Tunisia, before Maktoub, I did like Necho's Man TV series and then a TV movie. But I think for me, Maktoub was the break in a way that it was very successful, and people got to know me and know my work. I think definitely Maktoub for me has been a brilliant opportunity, and I'm very happy that I've done it.
Don't you think the rebel character of Dali Neji was admired by the Tunisian public?
I think,
and it's still admired.
I think I don't know if they admire his behavior or not. I think the character is interesting. It would be wrong if they admire him because he's such a moody and also not, in a way, not balanced character. He's just a bit crazy. But I think maybe maybe people think he's fun in a way, just because he's unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do next, and that's maybe what's interesting about Dali. And yeah, hopefully if there is another series, then people will enjoy it.
But don't you think that the very fact that people believe that you are in reality
same as Dali,
same as Dali, is the proof that you have managed to convince?
Yeah, I mean that's the point. The point is to do the character in a way that people believe it's real, and that's what it is. But to be honest, the reaction of people in the street it's been great. I think although they call me most of the time Dali, but they know definitely I'm not Dali. But no, it's great. It's great. The reaction of people is great, and Maktoub as a series, I think it's done tremendously well in the last 2 years.
And have you become closer to the public thanks to Maktoub and to Dali?
Sorry?
Have you become closer to the public?
Definitely, for me it was a big opportunity, because before that I've done that was the job that actually I think made people got people to know me. So definitely I got close to people and people got to know me. Definitely Dali and Maktoub has done that for me.
Dhafer, a successful movie or a series is certainly made of special elements and ingredients. Which ingredients have contributed to the success of Maktoub?
I think the main thing, the first thing is the writing and the subject that Maktoub talks about, and then you've got the language they used was fresh, because sometimes we've seen in other TV series in Tunisia that actually the language is a bit different than the language we use at home in the street. For example, there's a difference between what's written in scripts and what people speak in the street. I think Maktoub managed to managed to change that, and that the language is fresh and very close to what we use. And also the casting. I think Maktoub gambled on new faces, on people, and the acting also is very natural, and then I think those ingredients, and then also the directing and the quality of the production, the places where we filmed, the production values are really good. So I think all those things contribute a lot to success in Maktoub.
Do you believe Maktoub is realistic, or is it detached from reality, as some observers have claimed?
I don't think Maktoub. I don't think a TV series should represent what's happening in real life 100%, or represent just a certain class, or talk about all basically the rich, the poor, the middle class. I think it is a drama. It talks about certain aspect of society. It talks maybe in Maktoub talks about a few rich families, and basically explores what they do and how they do it, and the corruption. But it doesn't need to talk. It's not a documentary. It doesn't need to reflect exactly what's happening in real life. It's a drama, and it's basically it's not a true story. And I think that it's important that the critics basically take that into account, because we're not doing a documentary. So Maktoub, it's true that Maktoub talks about rich families, but that's fine. There is betrayal, there is corruption, and there is problems between families, and all those things you find them, whether they're rich families or poor families or middle class families. So I don't think the class is an issue, or Maktoub needs to be really realistic. I think that's not what Maktoub should aim for or should be.
So how was this year's shooting of the third episode of Maktoub? I guess it was difficult because Cactus has had some financial problems.
I think the situation, it was difficult because what the production company went through, and Sam Effendi went through, and I think it's amazing that we managed to do the 15 episodes with that quality. So and also it was challenging because it's the third series, and it needed to be still fresh and find topics to talk about, and bring new faces that actually will mix well with the old ones. So I think that's the big challenge, and I think Maktoub 3 succeeded in that.
It's obvious that we might watch fourth episode of Maktoub next year, as the end is mysterious and open to various interpretations. Is this true?
For me too, I think that there might be a fourth one. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't spoken to anyone from the production, so I don't know for sure if there will be a fourth one or not. But it's true, when you watch the final episodes, it's quite clear that actually it's an open end. So actually you can build on that, like what happened with Maktoub 1 and 2. So from my point of view, I think there will be, but I'm not sure. This is just only my own conclusion.
It's like Dallas, and then you'll have
maybe our kids will watch it and talk about it in 2035.
Good. Dhafer, who's the best actor or the most distinguished artist with his own style and personal touch for this year?
I think what's been great this year is actually all the new faces and the new actors did a great job, and actually you don't see the difference also between the new ones and the actors who've been there for the first one and the second one. I can't say really one actor or two, but I've seen like Adnen Chaouachi Dhafer, and I think we've seen a lot of new actors. Jude from, let's say, the old crew.
Yoma.
Yes, Yoma. So I think that's the achievement of Maktoub, is to have a really strong ensemble cast, and I think everyone did really well.
And what can an ordinary citizen learn from Maktoub? Do you think we might have the same problem, or are we supposed to watch the fiction without linking it to reality on the ground?
I think there is a lot of reality in that, and basically it shows the corruption that's been going on before the revolution. We just went, and there's betrayal, there's friendship, there's few things that we've seen in Maktoub 3. And I don't know about learning, but I think the most important thing for people is to enjoy themselves and actually find an escape to watch it and to enjoy it, to watch the drama and enjoy it. That's the most important thing for us. Learning, I think you can learn things from each scene if you want to, from each situation. You see that this is bad and this is wrong and this is right and this is maybe what they should do. You can analyze that and think about it, in each scene. But I think the most important thing for me is actually that people sit down and watch Maktoub for an hour and enjoy themselves and have a good time.
And what have you learned from Maktoub during these 3 episodes?
I think for me, it's always challenging to do a new character. Dali is a challenging character because he's a complex character, and also because he's not the nicest guy you ever meet. But also you have to...
He's not the right example.
No, he's not the right example, but you have to make him interesting. You don't have... You need to... It's difficult to keep him interesting to people with all those bad qualities, so you have to find a way of doing it, and that's challenging. And also it's challenging when you do Maktoub 3 to find fresh things and fresh sides to the character that people could watch and be interested in. So that was the challenge for me, and hopefully people can.
So next year we will watch Maktoub 4 and we will see
Dali with blonde hair and blue eyes. Maybe, I think Dali would be the type of guy.
Imam of the mosque.
Who knows? Dali could be Dali is always looking for his own basically interests. Selfish guy, and he will change and he will adapt to the situation. I think he could be a very good corrupt politician. So, definitely.
Italian style, mafia style politician.
He'd be like the new Berlusconi.
Thank God that this program is for the English language program on RTCI, it's not the Italian language program, and that Berlusconi is no longer in power.
Berlusconi, sorry if I upset you.
Okay,
and,
so
I don't know if you're going to listen to me or be paying attention.
You never know, it might work for him in the coming years.
Who's this guy?
Be careful. You would say that you were not talking about... So, Dhafer, now I'd like to move to Vertigo, where you play an important role with the Tunisian actress Sabri. How was the experience with the Egyptian professionals? Because you have to use this term, professionals, while talking about Egyptians.
Of course, it's a big industry, and this year I think they filmed over 60 TV series just for this Ramadan. So the numbers, it's huge. I really enjoyed my time there and working with the Egyptian team, and they're really professionals, but also not just about being professional. They're very friendly, and I felt, honestly, I felt like when I'm with my friends, or I've known them for years, and that's maybe from the second or the third day. It was so easy just to adapt to the way of their work and stuff. So I've got great memories from my shooting there. And
do you see the same level of professionalism with Tunisian film directors?
I've been lucky in Tunisia to do Maktoub, when actually the production values are really high, and in each country we've got very, very good people and also people who are less good. So people
like you use the term less good instead of bad.
I don't know about bad, but less good, because less good could go from bad to really bad, and and I think with Vertigo, the director of Adnen Chaouachi Dhafer, is a brilliant director. He's only 39 years old, he's done a lot of work. He's done a very successful TV series last year called Moiten X, and before that he's done a few feature films. The crew, the DOP is also, he's like 32 years old, but he's really talented. You can see that in the way the series was filmed. So I think I was lucky in a way to be with a great crew and also great cast. Hence Sabri, she's a brilliant actress, and I'm not going to be just everyone knows Sabri, but she's brilliant. She's a brilliant actress and very easy to work with. So I enjoyed my time.
Did she introduce you to the?
She basically I think they were looking for someone to play this part, and different people suggested different names, and him put forward my name to the director, and he checked my work in Tunisia and abroad, and he liked what he saw, and he just contacted me and offered me the part of the air. So yeah, I've been fortunate to work with the director and also the writer. Hamid is a really good writer, so it's been a great opportunity in that sense that actually I've been around really good people.
Dhafer, the term vertigo refers to a confused and disoriented state of mind. Where is confusing in your role?
Yeah, I think vertigo in this series refers to a name of a bar where a crime happened, and Farida, the character played by Sabri, happens to witness the crime. So that's why they used vertigo. Vertigo for me in this guy, I would say, I don't know, it doesn't relate to my character, but my character was a challenging one to play for me because he's deaf. He uses the sign language. He speaks, but he's got a bit of a stutter when he speaks. Also, he speaks he helps himself with sign language, and also he's from Egyptian working class, and also I have to learn Egyptian. So those things made it very challenging for me. But that's what was the part I enjoyed is to be challenged and
have you mastered
do something different.
Have you mastered the Egyptian dance?
No, I hope so. I hope I was convincing, and I worked on the accent, and I think it sounds okay.
Dhafer, what if you had to talk about the disadvantages of the Egyptian experience?
And I think I really enjoyed the experience. I don't see disadvantages. It was an experience that was different from what I've done before. It's something new character. I met new people. I filmed in Egypt for a month and a half. So I see only really positive things. I don't see any disadvantages. It's great for me as an actor to do something completely different. That's what I did.
So Dhafer, what about Fosnote and the experience with Majdi Smiri, the young Tunisian film director? Is this movie inspired from American fiction?
I think yes. I think in a way Majdi, like the new generation, I've been watching a lot of American films, British films, and they've been influenced by those films, and why not? And you can see that in the style of directing, the type of image and basically picture he uses. So it's been a very good experience again, because Majdi is only 27 years old.
Yeah. He doesn't have the means.
No, he doesn't have the means. He just did the whole film. He basically produced the film. He didn't get any help from
ministry.
He didn't get the money from the Ministry of Culture. So he just did it by his own means. He saved up for 5 years to do this film, and that's great. I think to find new talent who are just really interested in making films, and they're not driven by money. They're driven by just doing something that they really love. And I think Majdi is one of those young talented upcoming directors. And also he tried something different. He tried to talk about. He did a genre movie. So the movie talks about the mafia, about things maybe we haven't seen before in the Tunisian cinema. So.
It's clear that you like this style.
I like anything that actually anyone who tries to do something different. We need that in Tunisia. We need to try comedy, horror movies, sci-fi. Why not? Why do you have to watch foreign films? Why do you have to watch American films to see a horror movie? Why can't we do our own like action movies, horror movies, sci-fi movie? I think that you have to encourage that, and I think it's a great initiative by Majdi, and I think he deserves to be congratulated on that.
Dhafer, have you been following the Tunisian drama this Ramadan? What caught your attention?
I haven't been watching a lot really for the dramas. I've seen few things, but the thing that really comes to my mind now is actually we're lacking a bit of comedy this year. There isn't really something that actually been really funny this year or something. I think maybe next year should be more focus on that and have a bit of funny sitcoms. So that's the thing missing for this Ramadan, I think.
Dhafer, now we have around 10 TV channels, including the 2 public ones, and we are just 10 million people. Is this an advantage that would help the Tunisian drama, or a state of confusion like in Vertigo?
I think it's great.
I like the title.
I think Vertigo. Fair enough. I think it's great that we've got 10 TV channels, but I think on a long term, only the good ones, or only the ones who come up with really good content will survive, and maybe that number will change in the next few years. More TV channels will join in, and then maybe in 5 or 6 there will be less than 7. I don't know, but I think it's important that actually people try and people have the opportunity to say, okay, I want to try this and have a new TV channel and a new TV series, and I think it's a healthy situation, because before we had only 2, as you said, and they are the government's channels, and only you see what the government wants you to see. So now there is more freedom, and it's important that we encourage that, and then only the quality will decide if the number is right or not. So I think with time we will know, but I think why not 10? If there's 10 channels with good quality programs, why not?
Do you think this is possible in Tunisia?
I think, like when I look at Lebanon, you've got many TV channels, and they're a smaller country than us, but there is good content in their TVs, so why not? It's all about the quality and the number of productions, and then only the audience will choose which TV channels they want to watch.
And what is missing in Tunisia?
No.
To reach that level of professionalism?
I think it's the experience. I think because before it was a state TV channel, so everything is produced by the TV channels. The private production companies didn't have a say, or didn't have a lot of opportunities to produce their own programs, and to basically to look for new talent, new directors, new script writers, new crews. So I think now, with a high number of TV channels, there will be more productions, and we will discover more talent. So I think that's healthy, and that will help at reaching a good level of production.
Where's next for you, then?
For me, next is to go home and be with my family. Work-wise, I don't know. I've got few things not confirmed yet, but I'm working on my own feature film, and that I wrote, and hopefully by the end of the year we'll be able to get into production and produce and basically go into shooting. So that's.
Have you written the script?
Yes, I wrote the script. It's a thriller. It's the story is happening. Starts in France in 2005 and finishes here in Tunisia. It's spread over 5 years, and
it's in Arabic.
It's in Arabic and French. Both. It's a story of a mixed couple. It mixes social issues, and also it is a thriller. So hopefully it works.
So Dhafer, where is your message to your fans and to your detractors? I like to use the term detractors instead of enemies.
I'm not going to use detractors or enemies or fans. What I'm going to say is Eid Mubarak to everyone, and I hope you have a great Ramadan, and have a great Eid.
And what is your message to RTCI staff?
RTCI staff, thank you very much for the invite, and hope to see you very soon.
Inshallah. Dhafer L'Abidine, thank you very much, and good luck. Hope to see you next year. We will talk about Maktoub for
Maktoub 14. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dhafer.
Thank you very much for the invite. Bye bye.